Hey guys, so for this video I'm going to be doing something I guess a little bit more relaxing, considering that it's going to be a Marvel movie. It's not going to be an MCU movie, thankfully. It's actually going to be one of the older Marvel movies, and people probably don't know about it because I didn't for a while. It's a Captain America movie released in 1990, so honestly, I think it's going to be fun to watch like a superhero movie made in the 90s. I think the X-Men was made in 2000 or after then, so but yeah, I'm sure I'll enjoy it more than I did the MCU movies, and I can laugh at this and enjoy it for how bad it's probably gonna be, so let's just get started. It's already darker than MCU. Definitely. Turned into liquor. So this is supposed to be, is this gonna be, I'm assuming it's not Steve Trevor since it's in, Italy. So is he gonna be the first experiment that's gonna go wrong? I'm assuming she's probably, she must know what they're doing, so suddenly she's upset because what, now they're experimenting on kids.
Hitler already has a version of this super soldier, an Italian boy called the Red Skull.
Oh, so he's supposed to be the Red Skull. Was that actually his origin story?
Dad's metal. Oh, Mom.
You go, and you be as strong and brave as he was.
I'm sure gonna try.
Only you be a little bit more careful.
Honestly, I don't think we ever saw Steve Trevor's parents, except for the stupid Civil War garbage. No, never mind. That was Iron Man. Still stupid. But this is kind of like, I think this is going to be more emotional because it actually does try to focus on building the relationships between the character and the people around him. He's limping, supposed to indicate that he has a disability.
And I can't imagine not knowing what you're doing or where you're going.
Can't help but laugh because this feels like one of those, well, I wouldn't say 90s. I think it feels more like 70s or 80s, romance dramas.
Follow my lead.
Kind of love, the old days where, they just smoke and then throw the crap all over the ground so it looks ugly as shit. Ah, yes.
You are free to change your mind whenever you...
Save it. Okay, Doctor.
Because of you, I have the chance to make a wrong thing right.
Well, I do like at least all the Germans are portrayed as bad in this movie. We have at least one good person who obviously feels guilty for what happened and, is trying to right it. I'm sure they don't hear the screams from upstairs, huh? Don't even show his own body, just show pictures of legs. Obviously, they made him do the limp so they didn't because they didn't have like the the CGI effect from MCU movie. So they just gave him the limp, and then now, you know, he's gonna be walking fine.
I'd like you to meet Richard Ehrlich. He's a special observer sent by President Roosevelt.
Remarkable work, Dr. Vaselli.
Someone gonna steal the formula. I knew it, that first one. Captain America, they had this happen. Can't help but laugh how sudden it was. Well, I thought he would get the formula, but I guess he's just killed her. I guess he thinks she's the only one that has the knowledge of the formula.
Never gave up.
Oh, Dr. Vaselli.
Doctor, I need that boy ready for action in the next 48 hours.
Colonel, that young man is lucky to have survived the surgery.
I'm on a level with you, Doctor. What's at stake here is the lives of thousands of innocent people.
Yes, he's so caring. Doctor's trying to protect him, and he's just trying to make him feel guilty for it. You probably think he looks so stupid in that outfit. Also, why the fuck did he put him in that outfit? Why does he wear that outfit? Protect his identity for some reason when he's like at most like an actual soldier? Is it for intimidation?
You're gonna have those two resistance fellas down there to take you through that launch site like they was escorting you to the senior prom. Besides, you got that crazy fireproof uniform Dr. Vaselli made up.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be fireproof. I'm assuming the face mask also is supposed to be bulletproof, unless you shoot him in the eyes or the mouth.
Dr. Vaselli had all the details to the process in her head, not written down. Same for whatever she made the uniform and the shield out of.
Convenient, so they don't actually have to explain it.
Sorry, I believe that you're the only one of you there's ever going to
Just notice he has the holes for his ears. Which, might as well just leave, his face uncovered, because you can, again, probably just shoot him in the ear. This looks so fucking stupid. Once again, it has, more confusing physics than Xena's chakram. At least she actually bounces it off of stuff, supposed to it just magically coming back. It's definitely more creepy than the MCU's Captain Marvel, or Red Skull. Also, his makeup doesn't look any worse than the MCU's version, because the MCU version look plastic as fuck. Yeah, is it the whole, he has the same exact effect, powers and all this shit, except he has a red skull as well. It just conveniently gave him a red skull and, not Captain America.
Where is the pen of my art? The pen of my art.
I hate these fucking kinds of villains. You just want them to fucking die because you won't shut the fuck up. But yeah, it really does feel, they literally give us no, in between, because he goes from, getting the serum, and then he immediately goes into action and apparently can't fight. So what can he do? Was he supposed to be a soldier before he became Captain America? Before the whole party and all that.
Now stop the launch. Stop it or I'm taking you with me.
Oh, I cannot wait for this effect.
Falling hand. Amazing. No.
the idea that he like was so strong that he just immediately cut off his hand, or the knife was so sharp that it just immediately cut through his hand at that, you know, such a soft, like, you know, cut. Oh, it does look so fucking stupid. That's incredibly stupid. Was this supposed to be when he gets frozen and goes back in time?
Gosh, this will make a swell story for the school paper.
Love the idea that he literally can take a photo of Captain America's face, you know, as he's flying on a rocket.
General, have a real good day.
Is that, you know, are they literally just lazy as fuck at the costuming, or are they supposed to implying that he's kind of the cool president who's not like, you know, all the other politicians, by, you know, having him in jeans and like a dress shirt and then what is this called, like a, not blazer, jacket, whatever it's called.
I know it's kind of creepy being in here with this thing, but that's the way the company wants it, so...
I have a feeling the creators of this movie watched The Thing before, you know, they made this movie. How the hell did he get his fucking shield back? He literally was strapped to the fucking rocket. Did Red Skull conveniently, you know, put his shield onto the rocket as well? I love the idea that he's like just in Alaska, and you know, I'm assuming either walks all the way to, I guess, civilization, or just hitches a ride.
It's him.
Who, Baba?
The lucky lady who, you know, reproduced with him.
It's still 1943, and I am a Nazi spy. So why
Probably shouldn't joke about that.
Question, Dr. Vasily?
Doesn't seem to be doing too well.
Would you pull the car over, please?
He's gonna
I think
throw
I'm
up.
gonna...
Okay. Yeah.
He's gonna steal the car.
Hey! Hey, buddy! A cigarette?
Bernie? Bernie!
Hey, back off!
Just smack him with some beer. They had to make her look so. I do love how she has perfect teeth.
Jack is a good man. He's a good father.
His friend ended up marrying his sweetheart because he thought he was dead is honestly less weird than, you know, what we got in the MCU, where Steve kind of has a relationship with the niece of the woman that he claimed to love, you know, only to then, you know, pretty much forget about the niece to go back in time to be with the woman he loved.
And ugly, and look at you.
Oh, that's actually kind of, I mean, this kind of, I think that would happen, you know, someone you fell in love with turns out not to age, and you're old and you're subconscious about it. Isn't she the chick from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Because I think she looks vaguely familiar. Or, she's the chick from, Back to the Future and, Some Kind of Wonderful.
What? Daddy?
So why didn't they kill the other two as well? I mean, shoot him once. Yeah, but why not just finish it? If you're gonna kill the, woman too.
Unfortunately, those chemicals have to act on the brain for 24 hours before the tissues become receptive to the implant.
What exactly is she trying to do? Is she gonna try to turn the president into a super soldier, or just kill him, or what? So he can control him?
Sharon, could you pull over for a minute? I think I'm gonna be sick.
And that's gonna be his literal, that's always his, go-to, I guess, to steal cars. Just say, hey, I'm gonna be sick, and they automatically just... It's so stupid. Couldn't he just take them out? He was literally right there, and obviously can take out other people.
This sucks.
I'm assuming his shield is in the bag, so just take out the fucking shield, and really... It's useless as shit now. Guess it's a costume that gave him all the power, huh? He always has to do the most impractical, ridiculous thing, huh? Instead of the simplest thing.
Oh my god, you found it! That is so bitchin'. I thought this bag was totally history. Grazie.
Why is she the most useful person in this movie? It looks like he has a hunch.
You have a much better chance on your own.
I do love how the entire movie he's just clean shaven. She learns quick, doesn't she?
If you are not careful, you will end up with terrible lines. Here. And here. And here.
Why this comes off very much as erotic. Of course, he's just conveniently carrying the tape around so that, you can hear it. Kidding me? He took out that guy faster than Captain America ever did. So, is his legs bulletproof? Because she obviously isn't, because it literally has a hole in it. I didn't like the president, and the chick seems to be more useful than Captain America in this movie. Wow, he finally breaks out some fight moves.
Steve!
Honestly, he should just been a gymnastics instead of a superhero. Well, that was Captain America. And I was right. I enjoyed it in how kind of ridiculous it was. I probably won't watch it again, of course, because it's still not that good of a movie, but I enjoyed it more than, the other Captain America movie. So, guess that's something. I mean, I think I'd like to go read a little bit more, because I'm sure there was interesting, stories behind this movie, because, yeah, it feels like, it just feels very, 90s. So, it was a bit nostalgic, I guess, but, for the most part, stupid, and the costume is hideous and makes no sense at all. So, I'm not sure if there's another one. I think there's another Captain America. I know there's a Fantastic Four. I want to watch that. You know, not the Jessica Alba one. There was another one before that. So I think there's also a Spider-Man show. Before the Spider-Man movies in 2000. So I want to go watch all the really early, superhero movies, because I think I would enjoy them and how ridiculous they are. I mean, I guess you could say they do cheese that isn't irritating, I guess, because of how saturated they've, in particular Disney, they've oversaturated, the movie industry with their crap. So this early, these early movies, I guess, and because there's so few of them, I enjoy them a lot more. I don't know. I think I'm also going to try to watch some of the foreign superhero movies, because I've seen some scenes from those, and they are hysterical, and I know I'd probably enjoy them, so I'm going to try to do those. Yeah. So that was my reaction to Captain America, the 1990 version. So, if you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe to get notifications for all the videos I'll be doing. You guys have a nice night, stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.